Chelsea, PSG, Chelsea is going through. Galatasaray, Liverpool is going through. Man City, Madrid versus Man City, Man City is going through. Then Atlanta, Bayern Munich is going through. Uh, if Chelsea will be facing Liverpool from my predictions, and Chelsea is going to go through. Man City will be facing Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is going to go through. Hello, so let's talk about the Champions League round of 16 draw. Well, it was a good one as expected. My team got the team that he has always been craving for, and the team that he has always been craving for got the team that he has always been craving for. The Chelsea PSG. I think that's the most difficult draw among, yes. So we'll start from, of course, Chelsea PSG. Uh, well, for me, that tie is going to be a tough one, considering the fact that um, PSG has always been looking for a revenge. When they recently interviewed Luis Enrique, he said he would love to play Chelsea rather than Barcelona in the round of 16, and now UEFA had made his dream come true. So they've given him Chelsea, but I really do not think he's going to qualify to the next round, to the quarterfinals. Playing Chelsea, because fine, you think Chelsea is weak, but I can be very, very sure that Chelsea love being the underdog most times, and Chelsea would likely triumph from that pairing. So I think Chelsea would win PSG, and Chelsea will go through to the round of 16. This is not because I'm a fan of Chelsea, or this is not me being biased, but it's just the fact. Okay, let's move to the other side of the draw. That's the other three, which is Newcastle versus Barcelona. Well, I know Barcelona will feel like, wow, Newcastle is a walkover for them, but I can tell you, the likes of Anthony Gordon, the likes of Watamada, the likes of Avi Barnes, and Anthony Elanga. These are pacey player, and Wisa. These are pacey player. If the manager gets his selections right, Newcastle can actually hurt Barcelona in the counter attack, considering their effect in their lineups. So I feel Newcastle will go through in that tie. Newcastle would qualify for the next round, for the round of for the quarterfinal. Yeah, for the quarterfinal, Newcastle will qualify in that regard. So moving back to our tree, which is the Chelsea's PSG tree. The next one is going to be Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Well, these two teams, they've met in the league phase. Barcelona and Newcastle met in the league phase as well, but they got defeated. Um, at Newcastle. So, but Liverpool and Galatasaray, I'm very sure that Liverpool is going to qualify in that regard. That will be a very tough match. But I can see Liverpool getting themselves now. They are now coming through. Yesterday they won against West Ham 5-2, and I feel that Liverpool should go through to the round of 8 on the quarterfinal in that regard. So back to the Newcastle Barcelona tree. On the other face of the tree, then we are talking about the next match or pairing, which will be Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham. Tottenham is they have been very, very weak this season, so I do not think Tottenham is going to qualify to the next phase to the quarterfinal in that pairing. I think Atletico Madrid is going to go through. So back to the Chelsea tree. We are going to be talking about the next one, which is Real Madrid versus Man City. Real Madrid versus Man City is going to be a very, very tough tie. It's a 50-50 chance. Real Madrid can either go through and Man City can either go through. So I'm going to give that a 50-50 either ways. But if I'm going to choose, I'm going to say Man City will go through ahead of Madrid because Man City has been fantastic this season. Madrid needs to be careful with their defense. If they want to defeat Man City. Man City has been compact lately in their defensive structure. So if Madrid is going to go through, they need to work on their defense. But either ways, the 50-50 chance, but I'm going to give that to Man City. So moving back to the Newcastle Barcelona tree. The next match, which is the third match in that tree, is going to be Bodo Glimt versus Sporting CP. That's going to be a tough tie too, but it's a fair one for Bodo Glimt because Bodo Glimt has been facing a lot of tougher opponents getting to this point, and I think they deserve an easier opponent this time. So Sporting CP is a nice one. Sporting CP, you cannot afford to just look at Bodo Glimt or underrate Bodo Glimt if they want to advance to the quarterfinal in this phase. So if Sporting CP takes the game serious, I think they should go through. But either ways, I'm still going to give it to Bodo Glimt to go through in that phase. So the next one, back to Chelsea, Chelsea PSG, Chelsea PSG 3. The fourth match, which is the last match for that tree, is going to be Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich definitely is going through in that tie, non-negotiable. Bayern Munich would qualify. So moving to the next phase, which is match for the Newcastle Barcelona win, which is Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal. Definitely Arsenal is qualifying to the to the quarterfinal in that phase. So now, considering what I have just said, Chelsea, PSG, Chelsea is going through. Galatasaray, Liverpool is going through. Chelsea, PSG, Chelsea is going through. Galatasaray, Liverpool is going through. Man City, Madrid versus Man City, Man City is going through. Then Atlanta, Bayern Munich is going through. If Chelsea will be facing Liverpool, from my predictions, and Chelsea is going to go through. Man City will be facing Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is going to go through. So it's going to now be Chelsea versus Bayern Munich in the semi-final. So it's going to be Arsenal, Bodo Glimt in the quarter-final, and Newcastle versus Atletico in the quarter-final. So Atletico would go to the semi-final, Arsenal will go to the semi-final. So Arsenal and Atletico Madrid play the semi-final, but Arsenal is going through to the final. So it's going to be a Chelsea-Arsenal final. Yeah, it's going to be a Chelsea-Arsenal final, and Chelsea is going to out Arsenal. Chelsea is going to win it this time again. They win their third Premier League, and it's going to be against Arsenal in the final, and that would be the story for the Champions League this season at Budapest. By my predictions, you can choose to do yours, but these are my predictions, and I just have a feeling that Chelsea will win the Champions League this time, and it's going to be against Arsenal in the final, and I can't wait to see that happening. And Chelsea is going to defeat Arsenal in the final and kill their Champions League dream. And this is not about me being a Chelsea fan. This is about me just looking at the draws from the tactical point of view. Chelsea is going to shock everyone. Chelsea is going to win the Champions League. Defeat Arsenal in the final. That's it. Thank you very much. So Chelsea Arsenal, see you at Budapest in the final. Chelsea is going to defeat Arsenal in the final, and these are my predictions. Thank you very much.